Hello, and for I Learned Day 1, we're doing the wealth building is not a game of chance, and it's two parts. The first part is playing the lottery. In this activity, you'll contrast the probable outcomes of playing the lottery and investing. First, you're going to complete part 1 using the calculator to answer your questions. You can do this on a phone calculator or a traditional calculator. I have pulled up here the Calculate 84 app. And then part 2, you're going to be doing investing using this website, ramsey-retirement/investment-calculator. And I have that pulled up on Safari here, and I'll show you on the left side what to enter. Okay, let's take a look at part 1. Part 1, you're going to need your calculator to be multiplying here. It says your odds of becoming a multimillionaire by playing the lottery are 1 in 292.2 million. It's the smaller prizes that keep people playing the lottery week after week and months after month. Calculate the answers to each of these questions. So I'll do part of it with you here and let you finish part 1, and then I'll move on to part 2 and let you finish it after I do a couple of those. Question 1, if you spend $25 weekly on lottery tickets, how much would you spend in a month? Use 4 weeks for a month. How much would you spend in a year? Use 12 months for a year. So per month, if you did 25 weekly, 4 weeks per month, that would be $100 total per month. If you did per year, you'd just multiply that by 12, and that would give you $1,200. At this amount, question 2 says, how much would you spend after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years? So you'd use the per year amount and multiply it by the number of years. So if you wanted, for example, 10 years, that would be 1,200 times 10, which would equal 12,000 total. Do the same thing for 20, 30, and 40. Then you're doing the same thing on question 3, except you're upping it from $25 a week to $50 a week. And then question 4, you're going to do the same, but use the amounts from question 3 in order to multiply 10, 20, 30, and 40 years. Question 5 says if you spent $200 per month on lottery tickets and you were lucky and you won $100,000 once every 10 years, what would be your net worth after 40 years? I'm going to let you all calculate that by multiplying in your calculator. Moving on to part 2, feel free to pause the video here if you need to finish up part 1. Moving on to part 2, you're going to pull up that website on your phone, Chromebook, whatever device, and you are going to use the investment and retirement calculator and enter your current age. I'm going to use age 18 since most of y'all are 18 that are in this class. And then it says you can do 10, 20, 30, and 40 years from now as the age that you can put in the retirement box, which I'll show you in just one second. Put 0 in the box that says how much would you have saved for retirement. And then we're going to fill in the monthly contribution box. And then put 12 in what do you think that your annual return will be. After filling out the boxes, click Calculate to generate the total with compound growth. So I'm going to do the first one with you here. At $25 a week, we said that would be $100 per month. And then for years, per year, that'd be $1,200 per year. So what we're going to do is a 12% rate of return, even though normally it's around 8% is the average. So if we do $1,200 per year and we want to do 10 years at a 12%, let's type that in the investment calculator. We're going to say our current age is 18. So at age 18, and we plan on to retire 10 years after turning 18, according to this first question. There's 10, 20, 30, and 40 years that you'd work. So that would make you 28 years old. So you'd enter 28 in the age that you plan to retire. $0 invested so far in the next box. And then contributing monthly, according to what we have here, we're doing $100 per month using question 6's values. So we'll put 100 in that box, and then the annual return, the direction, just say use 12%. And if you click calculate, it's going to pop up right here. You'd have $23,000 if you started at age 18, retired at 28, had $0 invested, and you invested 100 per month at a 12% return. So for 10 years, you just write that $23,003. Now you do the same thing for 20 years, so you change it. Instead of 28 years old, you'd be 38. For 30 years, you'd be 48, and so on. And then for questions 8 and 9, you're going to change to $50 a week. So that'll change how much you're putting in per month. Instead of 100, it'd be 200. And question 10 says, if you were to take what you would have spent playing the lottery at $200 a month for 10 years and invested that amount in a one-time investment at 12%, what would you earn after 20 and 30 years? And it gives you a hint here. It tells you what to do. Enter the one-time investment amount in the how much have you saved for retirement box. So that'd be $200 a month for 10 years. You multiply those, put that in the box, and how much you would, and zero in the how much you contribute monthly. That's because it says it's a one-time investment. So you wouldn't invest any more besides your initial investment. Then run the numbers for 1 year, 20 years, and 30 years. Question 11 is more opinion-based. In your opinion, explain why game of chance are not good investments for wealth, for building wealth. That'd be playing the lottery or casino, anything that's gambling-wise that you're trying to build wealth off of instead of traditional investing. Email me with any questions.